Oriire Funowo. Good tidings to you. I pray that you are feeling awake, aware, and elevated in mind, body, and spirit, wherever you are and whatever may be happening around you. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. I am Baba Umar, Oluranse Emese, voice of the MSA, member of the Isoro Traditional Council of Chiefs, Oluwa of the House of Umar, and Babalawo of Ile-Ife Orisa. This Ile spiritual house, our website, and these video lessons are certified and sanctioned by the Isoro Traditional Council of Chiefs in Ile-Ife, Nigeria. Thank you for joining me for another lesson in our video series on Ifa Iwa practice, where we're discussing the elements of the Ifa ceremony with the intention of assisting you in establishing your own regular Ifa practice. Let me invite you to click on the links below to become a subscriber to this channel. Click on the notification to stay up to date. Share this resource with your family, friends, associates, and anyone that you feel may benefit from this wisdom. Homage to the one who sends and to those who are sent. Homage to Orisa and Egun. Our topic for this lesson is Ifa ritual, Ebo, sacrifice. Make sure to refer back to the Ifa Iwa Lesson 5 to review the information that we shared on understanding Ebo. So let's get into our topic. As we stated in Ifa Iwa Lesson 5 on understanding Ebo, Ebo means sacrifice or offering. In the Ifa spiritual tradition of Orisa and Ancestor worship, the performing of sacrifice is indispensable. In the sacred oracles of Ifa, we're constantly reminded of the importance of Ebo. Ojo Oburu, Ebo Ni'i Obenio. In the days of turbulence, it is Ebo that saves. Riru Ebo Ni Igbeni, Riru Kigbe Eyan. It is the offering of sacrifice that brings blessings. Neglect of sacrifice blesses no one. Remember, Ebo is another way that you can move the Ashe to bring into manifestation that which you have offered your prayers for. Now in the Ifa ritual, it's time to make your first Ebo, an offering of Omi Tutu, cool water, to Eshu. Eshu Alegba, Eshu Odara, Eshu Laroye, Eshu Elegbara, Eshu Ni, Eshu B, etc. Any, all of the Eshus that you are familiar with, that you have a relationship with. Offering to your Egun and to your guardian Orisa, or to all of the Orisa if, as I've mentioned before, you don't know who your guardian Orisa is. Now, you might be inclined to think that the offering of cool water is just a simple and casual process. But in fact, there is great power and significance in this otherwise simple gesture. In order to more fully understand this act of offering Omi Tutu, we first have to explore the nature and characteristics of water. Moju Ba'awo, Iya Yemoja. I humble myself before the mysteries of Yemoja, Mother Yemoja. Ni Orisa Obenren Okunin La Ati Odo. You are the goddess of the oceans and rivers. Moju Ba'awo Baba Olokun. I humble myself before the mysteries of Father Olokun. Ni Oluwa Okunin La Ibu. Ni Oba Umi. You are the owner of the depths of the ocean. You are the chief of the waters. Ifa Awo Oshun. I homage myself before the mysteries of Oshun. Ni Orisha Obenrin Odo. You are the goddess of the river. Iba Sheikh Bogbo Orisha Omi. Homage to all of the water Orishas. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. Let's consider these characteristics of Omi. It's powerful stuff. Water plays a key role in how information is exchanged. Omi is the medium through which all nature is generated. The plants, the animals, the trees, rain, clouds. Ile-Ife, Mother Earth, and all of her children are actually containers of water. An anion human being is 70 to 90% water, depending on our age and other factors. And this is true of other animals as well. Not only do we and other animals experience thirst, the urge to drink water, but we even absorb water and release it, breathe it through our skin. Water is the only substance on the planet that can exist in multiple states, liquid, solid, and vapor or gas, without changing its fundamental composition. In all three states, it remains H2O. Water has the highest surface tension of all known substances, which is one of the reasons that we can float thousands of tons of metal across the oceans and the seas. Omi is the most powerful solvent on Earth, able to dissolve other substances into solution. Omi can defy gravity and actually raise vertically through the trunk of a tree and other plants. Omi, at 400 atmospheres of pressure, can enable a plant sprout to push its way through asphalt with relative ease. Consider that the atmospheres of pressure at the depths of the ocean is only 223 atmospheres of pressure. And here, Omi can produce 400 atmospheres of pressure inside of a delicate plant and force it through concrete. Now that's just some general information about water. Here's some of the more significant characteristics of water for purposes of our talk. Because of its structure, Omi can capture information. Any substance that contacts water leaves a trace of itself, a trace of information in that water. Omi has been used in all cultures throughout the ages as a medium of healing for this very reason, because it can capture the prayers of the believer. Omi is affected by positive and negative human emotions, especially intense emotions like rage and joy, compassion and hatred, or mental states like those that arise during Adora, prayer, and Isharo, meditation. Consider for a moment the journey of you and your water bottle in your car on the way to work. You're driving down the street, you got your water bottle next to you, and somebody cuts you off on the road, and your reaction is volatile. You exude all of this negative energy, in hostility towards this individual that cuts you off. That energy that you exude, because the water bottle is there in that environment with you, that energy changes the characteristics of that water. The water picks up that negative vibration, that negative resonance, and becomes what you're feeling. Then you turn around a few minutes later and you drink the water. Understand what you're doing. You converted that water into something negative by exuding negative energy in its presence. And then you turn around and drink that water, taking that negative energy back into yourself. Not to mention the energy, the water that is in you. Your body has now become resonant with that negative energy, negative emotional energy that you're exuding. Omi imprints. That is, it has memory. So the change that you made in that water can last not just for minutes, hours. If you dwell on it and you continue to think about, that person that cut you off this morning, water can remember that throughout the day. Omi molecules form clusters that act like memory cells that can record and store information, just like a computer. In that sense, water is a liquid computer hard drive. Omi is a living substance that can experience vitality, sickness, and death. And it can also cause, as you and I know, vitality, sickness, and death. In nature, Omi experiences natural spiraling patterns of motion that enhance its vitality and life-sustaining properties. Whereas in modern mechanistic systems of water purification and delivery, Omi is forced to flow in straight lines, at sharp angles, and under unnatural pressures that decrease its vitality and life-enhancing properties, making it a medium of debility, disease, and death. You may be familiar with the research done by Masaru Emoto of Japan that shows that when Omi is infused with different resonant energies, love versus hate, compassion versus resentment, kindness versus hostility, the crystal formations of the water are very different, ranging from organized and uniform and beautiful to disorganized, disordered, chaotic, and ugly. In the experiments that Emoto has done, they've done something as simple as write the word compassion or the word hate or the expression I hate you on a piece of paper and stick it on a bottle of water. Just that. And then when they test the water in its crystal state, the crystals take on these different manifestations based on the word that was attached to the water bottle. That's powerful. So as Omi travels, she collects information from the environment in which she's traveling. Omi's resonance is negatively affected by electronic devices and microwave energy that's in excess of what occurs naturally in the environment. Understand the nature of water. In the quantum world, everything connects with everything else through resonant frequencies that facilitate either harmonious or chaotic relationships. And Omi is the powerful medium for these relationships. With these facts in mind, talk to the water you're using for your ebo and treat it with the love and respect that you wish to convey to your egun and the Orisa to whom you're offering it as an ebo. For that matter, it's equally important that you talk to the water that you're about to put into your own body. If you're going to make some tea and you're going to microwave the water, don't take it out and just, make the tea and drink it. No. Take the water out and understand you've changed in a negative way. You've changed the characteristics of that water. So then take a few minutes to sit with the glass of water, the glass of tea, and talk to it. Send compassion, love, gratitude, healing energy to the water. Let it know that you understand, that you understand that in microwaving it, you've altered its characteristics and that you want positive energy to come into your body. You want to harmonize with it. So you're sending it love so that it can return love to you. You're sending it compassion so that it can return compassion to you. You're sending it positive vibrations so that it can send positive vibratory energy back to you when you take it in. Now, pour the water remaining from the previous Oshe Ifa into the common container. Remember, go back to lesson 5 to review the information that I shared about this, the structure of the process. Then pour a small portion of fresh water, clear water, into Eshu's glass 3 times while saying, Omi Tutu, cool water. Omi Tutu, cool water. Omi Tutu, cool water. Then say a brief salute. Eshu, Olona, Mojuba. Eshu, owner of the road, I salute you. When you finish, the glasses should be at least 1/3 to 1/2 full, depending on the size of your glasses. It's not necessary to fill the glasses to the top. Be focused on your intention and the symbolic and metaphysical significance of what you're doing. Now you'll repeat this process for your Egun and your guardian Orishas, or the Orishas as a whole. After you've made your offerings to your Egun and to Orisha, you'll make an Orenti Imoore, a declaration of gratitude to all of them. Modupwe. Ohun Tetise Seyen, I am grateful for all that you have done. Ohun Tense Lowo Lowo, are doing. Ati Ohun Tie Hose Lojo, and all that you will do. Iwaju Funimuse Ayanmo Ori Inumi, in support of the will of my Ori. Modupwe, Ohun Tetise Seyen, Ohun Tense Lowo Lowo, Ati Ohun Tie Hose Lojo, Iwaju Funimuse Ayanmo Ori Inumi. I am grateful for all that you have done, are doing, and will do in support of the will of my Ori. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. We'll discuss the topic of their bow in more detail in future lessons. At Ile-Ife Orisha, we also meet once a month for worship. We make a bow and we study as an Egbe, as a group. This is our Ifa Ikojopo, our Ifa gathering, where we aggregate our Ashe and our blessings. The offerings made at these gatherings generally should be fed to the community. There'll be other occasions when you'll make a bow, for example, when a sacrifice is called for through Obi Afoshe, through Opele Afoshe, in regard to some festival or other ritual that's taking place. But for now, you have what you need for Huwa'i Oshe Ifa, practicing the Oshe Ifa, Ti'ilana Isin, the Oshe Ifa ritual. Blessings on you. Next, we'll talk about Afoshe, divination, as part of your Ifa Iwa, your Ifa practice. I pray that you've received something of benefit from this talk, that you'll take it to heart, that you'll put it into practice. That's the most important part. Not simply to have the information, but to take the information and to put it into practice. Ishe Olorun Tobi, God's work is great and mighty. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. Ki Olodumare, Orisha, Ati Egun, Fifune ni, Itona, Imoye, Ati Opoire. May Olodumare, Orisha, and ancestors bestow on you guidance, wisdom, and abundant blessings. Ifo Kanbele, peace of mind from Olodumare. Ajo Lo, Ajo Bo. We go out together, we return together. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. I hope that you'll click the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the notification button, and share this information. Look forward to reading your comments. Blessings on you. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo.